Hey everyone, and welcome to what will be my last video for Leshrac Offlane. This is gonna be one that I end up doing pretty well in, just to show the other extreme as well. So we're laning a tiny support with myself, the Leshrac Offlane, against an Io and Luna. Generally, this is a pretty strong lane combo. Um, and you can see our Tiny's harassing the Io while I try and handle the Luna. Now I skill Diabolic Eating in this lane, which is not the best skill to start with. It's just because we thought we could get first blood using it, but we were unfortunately not able to. But you should start with Lightning Storm first and then hold your second skill point to see if you need stun or Diabolic Eating. What's nice about our lane combo is we have a tiny toss back onto me, which I can then use to set up the Edict and the stun later on as we get some levels. Here we are, making our very first move, trying to go onto the Luna. Just man fight the Luna, and then just gonna be chasing down the Io in a second. The Io really should be backing off right here. So our Tiny just waits for his abilities to get off cooldown, tosses the IO back, and we just run him down as well. Here again, the Luna thinks it can fight us, but it's just taking unnecessary damage. So here we are again, we're wanting to go onto the IO. So the key to go on IO if you have someone like a Tiny or a Pudge that displaces him is you don't want to displace him too far away from his tether targets, otherwise he can just tether back and boost away from you. Here we go, Tiny engages, go into the IO here, and you can see he couldn't tether and then jolt away from us. Unfortunately I missed that stun, we're still good to get that kill. We just took some unnecessary damage because of the missed stun. So here I'll just hide away in the trees, wait for my tiny spells to go off cooldown, and we get both of them. Alright, so here they just came back after we killed them. They're trying to chase us down. I was able to save my tiny here. And you should be very careful when chasing down Leshrac, because your chain lightning cooldown, or your, lightning storm cooldown is so short. You can use it to harass people down very quickly, especially if you already have mana boots for sustain. Here our mid comes to gank. We go on to the Luna, prioritizing her, and then we can also get down the Io. So after fighting with the Pugna a bit to just no avail, we are pretty low, and we're just going to go back and reset and heal. You could have tried to take one more camp if you wanted. In my position with Arcane Boots, you should have enough mana to take at least this camp on the way back. But yeah, I just wanted to get the full reset and maybe push down the tower when I get back to lane. Here we are, trying to just push down this tower and nuke the creeps and just keep pushing. As soon as we can get this tower down, we can start rotating and spread the chaos all over the map. So you can see I rushed the Kaya here, just because we had such a good start. It's very easy to just get that. It's for the spell amp, and the mana loss reduction is great for your ulti. So now in this position, item-wise, just seeing who we're matched up against, I find it best to make Kaya and Sanj like completely if you're off to a free game start, or you can go straight Bloodstone. In this game, I went straight Bloodstone after Kaya. The risky part of doing this is your HP pool is pretty low for a while, as you're busy building up to the point booster, and I mean soul booster. So you just have to be careful farming up now until you get to that point. If you went to the Sanj, you should have a lot higher HP pool a lot earlier and a little bit more sustainable too. But it really just depends on what you feel comfortable doing and what your game style looks like. We knew we had a lot of time here because of how far behind our Luna is after the lane. Like, we kind of trashed the Luna, and he should not have been coming back to lane as much as he did. So here I am gonna just do a little bit of a flank on mid. I see they're engaging our clinks, so we're just coming up to clean them up from the back line a little bit. Io tries to relocate out, but was able to stop him. And now we're in a prime position to just push down the next tower. So after this, I make my way straight to the top lane, and luckily everyone follows me here. We just want to get this tower down to making them lose their top tower next to their triangle is very important for map control, same as the mid tower. So those are the two you want to push if you have an advantage as quick as possible. So here we are just fighting again, trying to get everyone down, try and keep the Dazzle in check. And yeah, here we just try and get them down. We see the Dazzle buys back, so I back off. And now we're just gonna finish off the Ugna. And yeah, it was not a very good fight. And it just took us a little bit of time, but eventually we got this tower down. The fountain, after farming our way back, we're almost at our bloodstone now. So we're teleporting back because our guys are being chased down. So we're just getting some free cleanup here. So yeah, I mean, it speaks for themselves. Once you're this far ahead, it's really easy. Your abilities are high level real quick. We're just gonna push and try and get down all the remaining tier 2 towers as soon as possible. Lane pushed in. I noticed this creep has the lifestealer in it, so I'm just backing off a little bit here. But I still want to nuke down the creeps as much as I can. So here they are trying to go on me. Lifestealer uses his rage, which kind of puts him into a bad spot here. We can't really catch up with him because I'm too far away to land my stun. But it at least forces them to use, all their backup, and the Bugna is forced to engage too. And here we can just run them down now. This is pretty simple stuff. So far ahead at this point, and with the bubble from the Oracle, I'm just running down the Dazzle through the tower. That's the benefit of an early Bloodstone too, is you can get the sustain you need to do stuff like that and just really force the advantage. And as you can see, I'm putting a lot of levels in Edict, just as we normally do, just so I can get all the outer towers down for my team. So after we got that bottom tier 2, we're moving straight to mid. We're just gonna do Edict against this tower again. Now you can see I'm going for the Sange for the lifesteal amplification. And yeah, we're just pushing down this tower. And if they come and fight, we can just get them down. Unfortunately, we couldn't get that Bugna toss back. If we got that, we might have been able to get him too, and maybe some more. There we go, another tower, making our way straight to the top just to repeat the cycle. There we are, at the top tower, doing the same, just repeating. So with this tower gone after this one, it depends on what you feel like you need to do. If you want to farm, if you want to roach and then push straight away, if you want to clear up other objectives like tormentors, whatever else you want to do. You can just adapt as the game situation dictates. So we're just backing off. Unfortunately, Tiny did not get out in time, so I had to leave him. Here I decided to go for an Eternal Shroud. The reason why is I felt like the Bugna and the Eclipse from the Luna would be a bigger threat to me than their actual right-click damage, since the Luna is very underfarmed as well as the Lifestealer. So I thought Eternal Shroud, Mana Sustain, and Magic Resistance would be the way to go. So one thing that I was not very good at this game is landing my stuns. This is my first time that I played Io and I played Tiny Lesh. So I was not used to how to stun when I'm having someone being tossed at me. So that is just something that you have to practice, like the Yule's stun combo, which I also missed coincidentally. So yeah, right here, since their Pugna died, which is a big part of their high ground defense, I decided to just start edicting down the tower. And we get a nice toss back on the lifestealer, so another free kill for us. Just backing out from the fortification. And they, unfortunately for them, started to chase us out of their base, which is a very bad decision. Yep, there you go, just finishing the Raxes, and then after this we're gonna back out, because we're all kind of spent a little bit, and especially I am very low on mana, and I would just wanna finish my Eternal Shroud and reset, and then maybe either Roche or push again, as whichever the game dictates. Right, so here I'm back, teleported to the bottom lane. Um, so we initially just wanted to go Roche, but then the Luna kind of fed herself to us, so we did not feel that it's necessary to Roche. We just pushed down bottom to try and get the next racks down. So as you can see, next I'm trying to build plate mail that can just be changed into Shivas most of the time, which is great for magic amplification and just general survivability, plus it slows them when you activate it, so you can get more of your ulti procs off. This is actually why we didn't push initially against the Pugna, is he can do stuff like this, which is very hard to push against. But unfortunately for him, he didn't decrypt his ward in time, so we got the ward killed, and yeah, now we can push. We do look like we're in trouble here, but again, we have Oracle and our Bloodstone, so we're just charging in. We're not going to be afraid right here, because we know how much we're actually healing. Here we come back full life here. And yeah, get a free IO, and we can Rax. Kind of feel for their for their Dazzle, because I feel like the Dazzle played very well. And yeah, our Tiny just keeps getting amazing toss backs for us. Unfortunately, like I said, I didn't know how to land stun well. Okay, that was a pretty good stun, but I mean the toss back stuns. And yeah, now we don't have to do anything here. We could back off if we felt afraid of them, but they've never showed anything this game that really got us to respect them enough to back off. But this would have been a good time to go and Roche if you're playing against good enemies. And then just have them defend from mega creeps in a while. But as you can see, they just keep playing disjointed and we just keep knocking them down. So there was no reason for us to just leave here. So yeah, this was a great game for us. Deathless and very effective. So yeah, that's what a very good Leshrac game looks like without any counter picks against you. So it's good that you guys can see all the variants and how it plays. Very fun to get a deathless game, especially as an offlaner. So I would have gone for a Wind Waker, just to kite out the rage a little bit better from the lifestealer. And you can also disjoint the Pugna life drain, and it just gives you like some dodge versus Eclipse and so on. I would have gone that. You alternatively, you could have gone Ags. Luna and Lifestealer does not want to play against Ags. This I wanted to say a while ago already, but I keep forgetting. So the heroes I play generally right now, because they're all the same kind of style, is I play Pudge with the same items, basically, just with Ags rushed a little bit more. Then I play my Leshrac. So I love the Eternal Shroud Shiva's Guard combo. You should really, if you like this playstyle, you should definitely try it out. If you do, playing heroes that can benefit from Eternal Shroud and Shiva's Guard, and maybe Ags or Bloodstone or whatever the combo is, you really should go for it. And then just spam similar types of heroes, and you will level up on your rank. So I play Pudge and Leshrac offlane mainly, those two. Leshrac is very rarely picked or banned, so he's always free Pudges sometimes. And then Necro. I mostly play Necro when I have to go mid, but he's still the same kind of hero. It's burning AoE damage with Shivas and Eternal Shroud as good viable options. For Necro, I just do a Heart and a Ag Scepter. I try and get Radiance every game if I have a good laning phase. But yeah, you just want to be tanky and survivable, and the hero does the damage for yourself. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please consider to like and subscribe and leave any comments, questions, exclamation marks, whatever you want in the comment section, and I'll get back to you. Yeah, let me know if there's a different hero you'd like to see. I'll see you in the next one.